Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable Judges, the Timekeeper, my fellow friends, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this world never exists without His Almightiness, the God of the brightness of the dust to the vastness of the universe. Thanks to Him and praise to Him for all that He has granted us. And may we not forget our salat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, along with his families and his fellow followers until the end of time. Ladies and gentlemen, in this happy and blessed moment, we are gathered in this lovely place, where in the next few minutes, I would like to share my perspective about the role of Islamic students, the Islamic youth in developing Indonesia. To begin with, I'd like to ask all of you first. Do you know General Sudirman? Have you heard of Imam Bonjol? What about Bung Tomo? Who are they actually? Yes, you are right. They were heroes of Indonesia. And for your information, they were Islamic students. Brother and sister, when you heard the word Islamic students, are they the people who only learn about Islam? Or maybe the people whose activities are just reading books, memorizing Quran and praying? Or the people who live in a humble place and work hard to fulfill their needs? No, that's our wrong perspective. Islamic students are the people who learn more about Islam and implement it in their daily life so they can make this world better than before. Ladies and gentlemen, I am an Islamic student. Before I become an Islamic student, many people say that, I'm sorry, I could be a homosexual by being an Islamic student because I live in a place where I'm surrounded by men, no women at all. They also said that I could be claimed as terrorist because many Muslims know they are claimed as terrorists. But after I registered to an Islamic boarding school and become an Islamic student, I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala very much. Because in there, I'm taught how to be a good Muslim there. I'm taught how to live in a simple way. I'm taught how to interact with other people nicely. And I'm taught how to be the leader of this country. It shows that Islamic students are really taught to be agents of change, who can lead this country to its glory based on the Islamic rules. Brothers and sisters, we know that the country which has the biggest Muslim population is Indonesia. It's about 85% from all the total of the 257.9 million Indonesia. This high number should be able to make this country become a great Islamic country. But unfortunately, we can see the facts that are happening. Problems are happening everywhere, and most of the rebels are Muslim. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, those Muslim who do those horrible actions are the Muslim who never learn about Islam. They only get their status as Muslim because they were born from Muslim parents. Those people are only destroying the good names of Islam and only becoming the citizen trust. They never read the Quran and learn its meaning. So they do whatever they want without thinking. It's impact to themselves, to the nation, and to the religions. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia, we need someone who can change this horrible situation that is happening in these beloved nations. We need someone who can raise the good names of Islam in the eyes of the world. We need someone who can be the role Muslim for all Muslims so that people will know how good Islam is. Ladies and gentlemen, so who else is going to the person that I have just mentioned other than Islamic students? We are the only one who can bring this country to its glory based on the Islamic rules. Because we have been taught about Islam and how to manage something perfectly and rule someone strictly. And the question is, what can we as Islamic students do to develop this country? Here are some ways that I think we can do. First, learn more about Islam, read Al-Quran and As-Sunnah more, and then understand the meanings. Because the guidance for every Muslim are the Al-Quran and As-Sunnah. Therefore, the characteristic of a true Muslim will be built in our soul and we can become a greater Muslim. Second, implement all teaching that we have learned in the Islamic boarding school in every aspect of life. Teach the citizens and about Islam and show them the attitude of Rasulullah SAW. Said he is the best man ever created through this way. People will understand that Islam brings happiness, peace, and mercy, and non violence, no war. Last but not least, after we have understood Islam perfectly and we have showed to people how Islam teaches us to live in the right way, we have to go to next level, which is leading people to the right way. Trans Muslim who do horrible actions are the Muslim who never learn about Islam. They only get their status as Muslim because they were born from Muslim parents. Those people are only destroying the good names of Islam and only becoming the citizen trust. They never read the Quran and learn its meaning, so they do whatever they want without thinking. Its impact to themselves, to the nation, and to the religions. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia needs someone who can change the horrible situation that is happening in these beloved nations. We need someone who can change raise the good name of Islam in the eyes of the world. We need someone who can be the role Muslim for all Muslims so that people will know how good Islam is. Ladies and gentlemen, so who else is going to the person that I have just mentioned other than Islamic students? We are the only one who can chance be who can bring this country to its glory best under Islamic rules. Ladies and gentlemen, so who else is going to the person that I have just mentioned other than Islamic students? We are the only one who can bring this country to its glory best under Islamic rules because we have been talking about Islam and how to manage something perfectly and rule someone strictly. And the question is, what can we as Islamic students do to develop this country? Here are some ways that I think we can do. First, learn more about Islam. Read Al-Quran and Al-Sunnah more, and then understand the meaning, because the guidance for every Muslim are Al-Quran and Al-Sunnah. Therefore, the characteristic of a true Muslim will be built in our soul and we can become a greater Muslim. Second, implement all teaching that we have learned in the Islamic boarding school in every aspect of life. Teach the citizen about Islam and show them the attitude of Rasulullah SAW. Since he is the best man ever catered this world, people will understand that Islam brings happiness, peace, and mercy, and not violence no war. Last but not least, after we have understood Islam perfectly, and we have shown to people how Islam teaches us to live in the right way, we have to go to the next level, which is leading people to the right way. We have to be the leader in every aspect of life, especially the leader of this country, because only through this way we can make this beloved nation to be a greater Islamic civilization that is free. It's that. Especially the leader of this country, because only through this way we can make this beloved nation to be a great Islamic civilization that is feared by all of its enemies. Brother and sister, nothing will be changed until someone changes something. As Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala said in the Holy Quran, Inna Allah la yughayyiru ma biqawmin hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim, which means verily Allah will not change the situation of the one tribal until they change the situation by themselves. Quran Surat Ar-Ra'd, verse 11. Brother and sister, without Imam Bonjol, nobody will stand against the Dutch police. Without Bung Tomo, the Indonesian will never get the spirit and bravery to fight against the Dutch. Without General Sudirman, Indonesia will be able to lift the Dutch on this country. Without Islamic students, Indonesia will never be the Indonesia that we know today. This country is the responsibility given by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. We have protect it and maintain it based on the laws of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Therefore, we as Islamic students played a big role in successing this mission. Don't wait for Indonesia because Indonesia has been waiting for you. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.